So now we're going to begin the left elevation. So our right elevation, front elevation, back elevation, and floor plan is on one paper, and our left elevation is going to be on a new sheet. We are going to start at the top of the new sheet and make sure that your paper is positioned horizontally, so long ways. We're going to go ahead and start our drawing on our 1/4 inch scale, 4 feet down like the last one. So we mark it at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my dot, and I'll mark it over 4 as well. 0, so my dot's right here, but the 4 is right there, so we're going to start at that intersection at 4. So I'm using this dot, meaning it's 4 feet away from that edge and 4 feet away from that edge on our 1/4 inch scale still. So how we're going to draw the left elevation is we're going to be measuring off our floor plan now. So with our floor plan, instead of like bringing the lines down, all we do is kind of measure. So we know that the overall distance is 26 feet, or sorry, our left elevation. We're doing our left elevation. We already did our right, which is this side over here, right? So our left elevation is if we were standing right here looking in this direction at this wall. So we know our distance is 20 feet. So we're going to go ahead and start a distance of 20 feet, a line of 20 feet, just like we did this one. This one was 20 feet. So let's go ahead and mark what we're starting from that little point, 0 to 20 feet. 0 all the way to 20. Mark it. 0 to 20. Get your triangle. Line it up with the edge of the paper. And 20 feet. Okay, now we know our height. Our height's 8 feet, just like all of our elevations still. So we're going to go from 0 to 8 feet, and we're just marking it. 2, 4, 6, 8 feet. And the other side as well. We're starting at the edge, at the end of that line. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Now this dot should be 4 feet out like the rest, which is perfect. So let's just go ahead and continue that line straight up and down for our 8-foot wall. And then our 20-foot line, make sure it's 20 feet. Okay. Straight line over. And then our up and our straight line down. So that's our left elevation of our floor plan. If you look right here, we are looking at this way. So if you were standing right here looking at this direction. So if we kind of rotate it this way, basically what we're going to see is, how do we do this? Okay, so basically what we're going to see is like something like this. So basically the lines would go down and we would have our window right here, and then our walls would end right here at 20 feet. So from 3 feet 6 inches, we're going to do from this edge of the wall 3 feet 6 inches. We're going to find our 3 foot 6 inch mark. Then we're going to go over 4 feet for our window. So let me get 3 feet 6 inches on my scale. So I'm going to put it at 3 feet for sure. So 0, 1, 2, 3 feet. And then add that little mark for that 6 inches. And then I'm going to mark it at that 0. So here's 0, 6 inches, 1 foot, 1 foot 6 inches, 2 feet, 2 feet 6 inches, 3 feet, 3 feet 6 inches. And then from that point, we want to go over 4 feet. So I'm going to put it at the 4, and mark it at that. And right there should be our window. Now our windows from the bottom to the start of the window is 2 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and mark 2 feet already. So 2 and mark a 0. And I'm going to mark it over here as well. Okay. Now that I marked that, line the triangle up. Make that bottom of the window. And the window is 4 feet tall. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Line your triangle up to make your lines go down. Stop at the end of the window. Okay, so there we have our left elevation. We're going to go 2 feet down to make the little super light line to help us make the label. And this is our left. Elevation. And then over here we're going to do our dimension lines. So we have an overall and the smaller one. So there's 2, 4, so they can be different distances. Start at the 0 and mark 2 and 4. Draw your line straight down. Make sure you put your edge of the triangle at the edge of the paper. And then bring your lines out as well. Make sure they overlap slightly. Make sure your tick marks are the same as your other paper in the same direction. This wall was a total of 8 feet tall. And then from this point, was 2 feet. Our window is 4 feet tall. 4-foot tall window, 2-foot distance from the bottom to the start of the window, and then 2-foot distance from the top of the window to the ceiling. And there we have our left and right elevation.